You've brought a really interesting cohort of collabs into this album. There's A$AP Rocky, Playboi Carti, The Weeknd, but also Stevie Nicks and also Sean Lennon.
Yeah.
Why were each of these important people for you to bring into this album?
Well, I kind of do records with Rocky off and on throughout the years, and we never really know if we're going to use them, but I guess he was the first person I worked with. I'd had one of those records for like 6 months, and I asked him then we did another one, and I asked him if he thought we should do 2, like keep the 2 on the record, and he said yeah.
Back to back, just a whole Rocky Lana moment.
Yeah. But then I felt like I couldn't do something with Rocky if I didn't have Abel there from The Weeknd, just because like Abel supported me since 2010. I was struggling so much that year, and then like in 2011 he started posting video games on his Tumblr, and then this really famous radio DJ in London found it on his Tumblr and started playing it on the radio.
Wow.
So I wanted that it was a very full, I wanted everything to sort of come. Yeah, so he obviously was super excited and really like giving of his time, and then I kind of felt like the first single from the record, it was called Love, and I felt like that sentiment I hoped would be at the heart of the record. So I liked the idea of the Lennon legacy. I feel like the Lennon legacy is love.
Definitely.
So I called up Sean and I said, like, I hope you don't mind, I name checked your parents in this song. Is it gonna be too meta if like you sing with
on
me?
It, yeah.
And he's like, I am my dad's biggest fan. There's nothing I'd like better than to be connected to you and connected to him. And so, I mean, obviously that was a real big moment for me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then same with Stevie Nicks. I called her up because my longtime producer of 7 years, Rick Knowles, he had his first hit producing Stevie Nicks.
Wow.
So he had her number and he called her up and he was like, Lana wants, one strong woman on the record. We really want it to be you. And she was like, I'm on it. I'm on the plane. So the whole thing, I mean, that was one call I was afraid to make.
Yeah. How did that go?
She could
obviously,
not have been
she ended
nicer.
up on the album, but
she could not have been nicer, actually. And I got to see her play at, I think, Dodger Stadium with Fleetwood Mac, and got to go backstage, and it was,
cool. So there's like a lot of layers of interconnectedness on this
yeah,
album.
I felt like there were.
That's great.